Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be they hurt. Your heart is ice cold. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they hurt. Your heart is ice cold. Now, before anybody jump to conclusion, what I mean by your heart being ice cold is you are cold to their ways, their actions, okay? To the game that they're trying to run on you. You are cold to the things that once worked, it no longer works anymore. Okay, you are cold to the things that they are trying to run on you. This is what I'm talking about, right? Now, understand something, y'all. It's gonna come off to them as ice cold because they're not used to this treatment. They're not used to you not going. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not going. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm not going, okay? Now, listen, y'all, we're going to get directly into the video. But before we do so, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Now, as y'all can see, family, we are outside back in the park with it, okay? It's a extremely nice day, y'all. I'm having a great day. I hope everybody else is going to have a great day. Not because I'm only having a great day, but because I sincerely wish that over your life. I sincerely prophesy that over your life, that you're going to have a great day today, especially after watching this video right here. Because some people just took, complete advantage over you. And now that you have completely healed yourself, they're trying to come back in as a new character. But listen, y'all, no matter what character they come into your life as, no matter what face they put on, no matter what attitude they have now, you're still not going. Your heart is ice cold now. It's not to say you don't care about people. It's not to say that you're not loving anymore. It's not to say that you're not compassionate, because you are. You're truly a good person. It's just that you're not allowing the same person to stab your heart once again. And if that's not right, y'all, if that's not acceptable, then I don't know what is. All right? We continue to keep being good people. We continue to keep being kind and loving to those who are loving towards us, and even those who dislike us. Okay? But what we're not going to do is allow them to come with that same knife to put a knife into our heart, okay? A gash into our heart. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it, chosen ones. To confirm that I am talking to the chosen ones, y'all go ahead and drop chosen down below in the comments, and we are about to get to it, y'all. So number one, y'all, the first sign your heart is ice cold is gonna be this: their words fall on deaf ears. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, your heart or their words fall on deaf ears. And what that means is, it don't matter what they say. It does not matter who they pass the message through. It does not matter if they're speaking Spanish, French, right? I don't care what they're speaking, y'all. Their words are falling onto deaf ears. You know why? It's because you heard the same thing over and over and over again. It's because they said the same lines over and over and over again. It is because you have seen no progression in the things that they have said. No problem. So what I'm saying, y'all, is that when it comes to your heart being ice cold, it's simply because you're tired of the words. You're tired of them saying the same things and not changing it, okay? Listen, y'all, can y'all imagine if I said, I'm gonna drop a video, and I keep saying I'm gonna drop a video, and I tell y'all, I'm gonna drop a video on Thursday, 9 p.m. Thursday come, 9 p.m. come, no video. Hey, Reno, what's going on? What's up? At some point, y'all gonna be like, you know what, man? If he drop a video, he drop a video. If he don't, he don't. It is what it is. And that's the same thing with them. Their words it's like it's falling on deaf ears. Nobody cares. Nobody hears it because the words have no meaning anymore. And I know it's a sad pill to swallow or a hard pill to swallow, and a sad reality to accept. But it is what it is, family. It is. But sticking to it, y'all, this is why they hurt. Your heart is ice cold. And a clear indication is the words are falling on deaf ears. Last thing I say, y'all, before I move on to number 2, is just like the boy who cried wolf, right? I can't remember exactly how the story went, but what I will say is the boy who cried wolf, he just kept crying wolf, 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 and saying this was going to happen, this is happening, and this is happening, and it never happened. But that one time it happened, nobody believed him. This is why you have to be honest. Somebody drop in the comments and say, be honest. This is why you have to be truthful. This is why you have to be real, not only with yourself, but real with people who are around you and those who you encounter. The relationships that you build, the bonds that you impute time and energy into. Okay? So understand what I'm saying, y'all. Again, when you keep saying that you're going to do something, but you never do it, those words lose its value every time. And that's what happened with you and your enemies, your adversaries, your haters, family members, friends, okay, whoever it is. That's what happened. The words are not falling onto deaf ears, okay? But with that being said, y'all, moving on to the next one. It's going to be number 2. That is, you have blind eyes, all right? You have blind eyes. No, I'm not talking about the great Ray Charles. No, I'm not talking about the great Stevie Wonder, okay? I'm not talking about that, y'all. I'm talking about you no longer see what they do now. Whether it is good or bad, you no longer see it because you had to train yourself. You had to train yourself to no longer see it. You had to train yourself to leave it outside of the picture. You had to train yourself to not believe anymore. You had to train yourself that way. Do you know how difficult it is, y'all, to retrain yourself, repurpose yourself, reinvent yourself to where now the things you used to like, you dislike, and you had to train yourself not to like it? The things that you used to do, you no longer do it, but you had to train yourself not to do it? Are you following what I'm saying, y'all? Like, that was the most difficult process that you had ever been through in your life. Training yourself not to love a person who you always love. Maybe you've seen this person as being the love of your life. Maybe you've seen this person as being a true family member, a true friend. But you had to exclude yourself from them because of the pain and the hurt that they caused onto you. If I'm talking directly to you, drop in the comments and let me know, family. But what I'm saying is, again, you have blind eyes. Y'all, this reminds me of a movie that I watched, and I'm sure that all of us have. It's called Deliver Us from Evil, okay? And the guys was going through so much hell from evil, okay? Because their sisters were technically good women, right? They all loved their men. They all cared about their men, you know. However, they felt that they owed their loyalty to evil. If y'all haven't watched it, y'all go watch the movie. A really good movie, y'all, by the way. And so they run across this guy named Ray. Ray happens to be LL Cool J, right? And it's funny, y'all, because I was just talking about LL Cool J in my last video, but besides the point. He played in this movie, and he was like the player. His name was Ray. And at first, he was just doing it for a job, right? He was supposed to be like the master player. And he was doing it for a job. And so what Ray did was, it's caused Eva to fall in love with him. She's thinking that he's a legitimate guy. She's thinking that he's really into her. But little did she know, it was only a job. And so she ended up finding out about it, and she was livid. She was pissed. And it hurted her too, right? It hurted her. However, he began to catch feelings for her in real life. He said, forget the deal. Forget what they pay me. I'm truly interested in you as a woman. But forget as a woman, though. Just as a person. And so he got her all type of gifts. I mean, from flowers, roses, just, I think, jewelry. He was getting all type of gifts, cars, balloons. And I'm talking about, y'all, big balloons. A whole lot of balloons. And it was not working. Why? Because she had blind eyes. It did not matter any of the things that he gave her. It did not matter any of the things that he told her. She could not unsee what he did to her. And that was emotionally, he didn't beat her or nothing like that. But still, it was something that caused her an enormous amount of pain. Okay? Reno, what are you saying right now? This is the same thing that happened to you. You grew blind eyes. You don't see them anymore. You don't see them for their true beauty. If it's a guy, handsomeness. You don't see them for their attractiveness. Like, you don't see that anymore. You have grown past that because you can't unsee the pain and the turmoil they put your heart through. And so with that being said, y'all, you have blind eyes. This is a sign that your heart is ice cold. Somebody drop down below in the comments and say ice cold. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say ice cold, okay? Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 3, and that is time is limited, all right? Time is limited. You know, y'all, especially for women, I'm sure women can attest to this, but how you can gauge how much a person love you or care for you or want to be around you is how much time they spend with you. Once again, I know women gauge this, gauge time gauge the love off of the time that a man spends with her, but people do this in general, right? Like, people just do this in general. But sticking to it, y'all, the time is now limited. You know, maybe y'all used to hang out a lot. Maybe y'all used to talk a lot. Maybe y'all used to, go grab dinner, go grab lunch, go grab breakfast, whatever. But now, you don't do it anymore. And it's simply because you are paying attention to who they were to you, right? Like, you just can't forget what they said. It's some things, y'all, you can never forget. And there's a quote that Maya Angelou said. She said that you can forget how you can forget what a person said, what a person did, but you'll never forget. Wow, what happened right there? That's crazy, y'all. Some type of scientific thing. It was like a speaker or something. But anyway, but you will never forget how a person made you feel, right? You will never forget how a person made you feel, okay? Yes, sir, I'm going to keep that in there. I'm not even going to edit that out because that was kind of crazy. It sounded like an intercom. It had to be some type of scientific thing that happened, y'all. Y'all can drop in the comments and let me know if y'all can figure it out, but that was kind of crazy. But sticking to it, y'all, the time is now limited. You keep it to a minimum. You keep it minuscule. It's diminished now. It's like you're not even interested in kicking it with them anymore. You don't care if they got flowers, champagne, $1 million, maybe $1 million. But seriously, y'all, you don't care about what they have to offer. Make sense, y'all? So, again, time is limited. Somebody drop in the comments and say, time is limited. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say time is limited. Number 4, it's going to be this, y'all. They get stranger treatment now, okay? You give them stranger treatment. Let me say this once again, y'all. Stranger treatment. Y'all know what stranger treatment is? You go from giving them, this VIP treatment. You go from giving them this, off-limits treatment, this reserved treatment. We're going to have a talk over here, y'all, by the lake. I actually like it. We'll walk over here for a second, y'all, just to spice up the video a tad bit. But you go from giving them all these different things, right? Things that you don't give to nobody else. Time that you don't give to nobody else. love that you don't give to nobody else. You know, things that you would die before giving them. I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. It's like you would do a million other things before you give it to this particular person, because you are very conservative, you are very strategic, you are very logical. And the fact that you gave them all those qualities of you and they didn't appreciate it, it made you look back and say, you know what? You don't deserve the VIP treatment. You're gonna get stranger treatment, which means hi and bye. You're gonna hear the word no a lot more. You don't get any of my time anymore. You give them stranger treatment. Almost as if you never met them a day in your life. Almost as if you've never seen them a day in your life. And no, y'all, it's not being petty. No, it's not being strange or weird. No, you're just getting stranger treatment because I don't trust a stranger. Would anybody tell their kids to trust a stranger? Shake a stranger hand, accept candy from a stranger? I know I wasn't taught that way, y'all. Would y'all give them that permission? No. And so that's the same thing with them, y'all. You give them stranger treatment. They no longer have permission in your life. They no longer have permission, to be connected to you. See, a lot of people got to realize it's a blessing and a privilege to be connected to you. And they didn't realize it, y'all, until it was too late. Somebody drop in the comments once again, y'all, and say, too late. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, y'all, and say too late, okay? Moving on to the next one, y'all. Number 5, that's going to be they're no longer relevant, okay? They are no longer relevant. That was a pretty nice talk, y'all, right here. A nice scenery, but we're going to keep moving, y'all. I just love the waterfall, honestly. But sticking to it, y'all, they are no longer relevant in your life. And you know what happens, y'all, to a person who used to be relevant in your life? They have expectations, not realizing that expectations are premeditated failures. See, you're going to fail 1,000 times now because I've already told you and showed you that this is the treatment that you're going to get if you, how can I put this, y'all? I want to say this the right way. If you don't treat me the right way. We're going to say it like that, y'all. If you don't treat me the right way. No, I'm not saying that they are the only ones who have to be treated right? Or they are the only ones who have to treat you right. No. We must treat them right as well. We got to treat them right as well, y'all. But see, they don't understand reciprocation. Yeah, no, y'all. They don't understand. Let me give this person what they're giving me, which is truthfulness, honesty, love, compassion, a heart, understanding. But it's hard for them to give you that. And that's a shame. So you say, you know what? You're no longer relevant in my life. I'm not being messy. I'm not being petty. Okay? I'm not mad at you. But I am prioritizing me. Somebody drop down below in the comments and say, I am prioritizing me. Okay? Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I am prioritizing me. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are going to try to make you feel bad, y'all, because you are prioritizing yourself. A lot of people are going to try to make you feel bad, y'all, because you are now choosing you. The one time I chose me. The one time I'm trying to make myself feel good. The one time. Right? And so with that being said, family, you are making them no longer relevant in your life. They're not relevant at all. And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to do this recap and then we'll conclude this video. So once again, y'all, they hurt. Your heart is ice cold, okay? They hurt. Your heart is ice cold. Number 1, y'all, their words fall on deaf ears, okay? Number 2, you have blind eyes, okay? Number 3, time is limited. Number 4, stranger treatment, all right? They don't get VIP treatment no more. And number 5, they are no longer relevant in your life, okay? Everybody don't deserve you. Everybody don't deserve your space. Everybody don't deserve your privacy. And everybody don't deserve, you know, you being a giving person to them. They don't deserve that, right? But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe to the channel, of course. But more importantly, y'all can hit the link in my description to get one of those books, t-shirts, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session with me. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.